This is what kills your profit on a job site. A beat up piece of rental equipment that breaks down, leaving your crew standing around and costing you $1,000 a day. So when should you stop renting and start buying? Let's break it down.
So the question is, buying or renting, what's better on construction equipment? For me, it depended upon how many times was I renting, per month or per year, how much was I spending based on the equipment that I was using. And using the rental equipment, a lot of it's not that great. A lot of it, you get rental equipment, it's pretty tore up, it's not well maintained, breaks in 5-10 minutes. Sometimes you get lucky, it'll get through the whole day. That's one question you got to take into consideration. Is it affecting you? Like, for instance, do you have guys on the job that are, let's just say it's $1,000 a day you're paying out, and, people that are relying on that equipment to work that whole day, but it's down and you've rented it, and now you're out $1,000 because your equipment broke down. Now, if you have your own equipment, the chances are you're going to do better maintenance on it because you're going to be more interested in it working than renting it from somebody else that has no take in your success. All they want is to make that rental money. The only thing that really worked would be commission, I would say. If you had someone that was making commission in your company, then they would be interested in that equipment running better because they get a portion of what you're making rather than a set fee. But for me, it boils down to have your own equipment. It's much better because you can do the maintenance, it's going to work, where it's been and who's driving it. So that's the way to go, and it's just dollars and cents. So you know what? If it's a machine or tractor or anything, you're better off buying it. You do have to consider maintenance of that tool, though, when you're doing it. You have to consider storage. It's another big thing. Storing the equipment, transporting. But if you're renting enough, the offset, it's a no-brainer to own your own equipment. You even can consider having your own mechanic as well, depending on how big you are and how much equipment you have. But you get to that point, that's where you want to be, is everything in-house, nothing outsourced, unless of course they're on commission, then it's okay. But if it's anything else, you're just going to get beat. You got to take it into your own hands to be successful, in other words.
And when it comes to owning your own equipment, choosing the right tool is everything. Click here to watch our comparison of our two favorite power trowels in action.